my political philosophy? Am I conservative? Am I liberal? I would have to say that I am neither. In fact, I would have to say that I am an anarchist. Now, do not go running and screaming and hiding in fear. Being an anarchist does not mean that I want to burn your car to the ground. It does not mean that I want to throw bricks through your window. It means quite simply this: I do not believe that I own you. I do not believe that I have the right to steal from you. I do not believe that I have the right to force you to do anything against your will. In turn, you do not own me. You do not have the right to steal from me. You do not have the right to force me to do anything against my will. Now, if we follow this philosophy to its logical conclusion, we would have to realize and admit that our representatives cannot be delegated rights that we ourselves do not first have. So if I do not have the right to steal from you, my representative cannot have the right to steal from you. If I do not have the right to force my will on you, my representative does not have the right to force my will on you. In turn, if you do not have the right to steal from me, your representative does not have the right to steal from me. If you do not have the right to force your will on me, your representative does not have the right to force your will upon me. After all, you cannot give your representative $10 if you only have $8. That's just the way it goes. As an anarchist, I do not believe that government is legitimate or even a rational way to organize a society. All government officials have their salaries paid entirely of money that was stolen from other people. Government officials believe that they can use force, excessive force if necessary, in order to get you to bow down to their will. If you believe this is an excessive exaggeration, just try not paying your taxes or not pulling over when the red and blue lights start flashing behind your car. Government officials live off of stolen money, and their entire job is to boss us around and use force to make us comply. And we think that we need this system in order that society might not fall into the hands of people who would steal from us and boss us around and use force to get their way. I do not see the logic in that line of thinking. I also believe that all men and women are created equal, and that does not change just because one or two of those men and women decide to put on a magical black robe or a magical blue costume and call themselves representatives of the state. People are people. Costumes are costumes. Costumes do not change people from being people. Costumes do not create people who are more equal than others. I am an anarchist because I believe I am free, and more importantly, I believe